Welcome back to microeconomics class. In this class, I'll be talking about supply choke price. So, what do I mean by supply choke price? Supply choke price is the price at which no seller is willing to sell a commodity. The price at which, the price at which no seller is willing to sell a commodity. So this statement is equivalent to that is the price at which quantity supplied is equal to zero. Or how do we know the price at which no seller is willing to sell a commodity? So we just look at the price at which the quantity supply is equal to zero. So quantity supply being equal to zero means that the sellers are not willing to sell a commodity. So now let's take a look at tabular illustration. So tabular illustration of this situation. Let's say we have the price of a commodity in dollars. Let's say we have quantity supplied. Quantity supplied. Let's say we have quantity supplied here. So now let's say we have the price 5. We have okay. Let's say we have the price. Let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, and we have 10. So here, let's say we have 0, 0, we have 5, we have 10, we have 15, then we have 20. If you look at this table, you check here, you will see that the quantity supply is equal to 0 here. And don't forget, we said the manufacturer price, the price at which no seller is willing to sell a commodity, equivalent to the price at which the quantity supply is equal to 0. Where do we have the quantity supply equal to 0? That is, at what price do we have the quantity supply equal to 0? So we have it at the price equals to $2. So therefore, the supply choke price here, okay? So don't forget to say the supply choke price is the price at which the quantity supply is equal to 0. So now look at here. At what price do we have the quantity supply equal to 0? You can see that we have the quantity supply equals 0 at the price equal $2. So therefore the supply choke price, the supply choke price is what? Is $2. And you see, so you can see it's very simple. So let's also take a look at a mathematical illustration of this. So let's say we are given a supply function. Mathematical illustration. Let's say we are given a function that is given the supply function was minus 100 plus 2p. And we are asked to determine the supply choke price. So here is the solution. So you remember that the supply choke price is the price at which quantity supply is equal to 0. Therefore, we said at QS equals 0. That is when QS equals to 0. So we are going to 0 equivalent to this equals to minus 100 plus 2p. Then we collect the like times. So we take this to this side. So we have 100, because this is 0. Okay, like say 0 plus 100. Okay, equals 2p. Then we have 100 equals 2p. So the next thing is that we divide both sides by 2. That is, we divide this equation by the quotient of p. Okay, in other words, we have 100 divided by 2 equals 2p divided by 2. Therefore, we have 50 equals to p. That is, p equals 50. which is equivalent to P equals to 50. Therefore, the supply choke price here is $50. Don't forget to share this video, like the video and comment. Thank you. See you in the next video.